What's up, YouTube? And I'm back at you with another video. I just want to do a recap of the Tennessee versus the Austin Peay game. Tennessee started off kind of slow. I know they had some weather problems and they had to delay the game, but let me just read off the stats for the game. Tennessee won the game. They beat Austin Peay 30-13. Like I said, they started off kind of slow offensively. Uh, Austin Peay ran like a up tempo like type offense, and it gave, Tennessee some problems, defensively, especially on the back end in their secondary. Tennessee did a pretty good job last game against Virginia in the secondary, but Austin Peay gave them some problems. But ultimately, Tennessee settled down and was able to move the ball. Uh, in my opinion, primarily one of the reasons why Tennessee is kind of struggling offensively is because of their center, Cooper Mays. He's not there. I heard news that he's probably going to be there for the Florida game, so that should greatly help uh, the rhythm of the offense. But I'm gonna read off the stats. Uh, Joe Milton, he had 33 attempts with 21 completions for 228 yards with 2 touchdowns. Like I said, they struggled a little bit, but they was able to get the game going. Um, Jalen Wright, he had 118 yards rushing. Jabari Small had 95 yards rushing, and the only rushing touchdown Tennessee was able to get was through Joe Milton. He had 7 yards and a touchdown. So, like I said, the offense picked up. Receiving wise, Ramel Keaton, he had 52 yards and a touchdown. Uh, and then McCollin Castles, he had 43 yards and a touchdown. So, like I said, it was just a kind of slow game. Um, a lot of things to take away from this, victory for Tennessee. Tennessee's defense, in my opinion, like they getting a lot of pressure, up front. They was able to get 14 tackles for loss, and 7 of those were sacks. So they getting an aggressive push up front. They just, like I said, they got some struggles on the back end and that secondary. They definitely got to pick that up. But Aaron Beasley, man, great player for Tennessee, definitely stepping up, and doing a phenomenal job for him. The receivers for Tennessee, um, they had some problems, and then plus they had some offensive problems, some holding, some penalties, like 2 holding penalties, and they had an offensive pass interference. And Ramel Keaton, he also found the ball at one point, and they had a few drops, but um, Tennessee was able to put it all together. Uh, the takeaway from the game is that Austin Peay, they ran some things defensively. I mean, offensively, they gave Tennessee secondary problems. Just a wide open offense. But like I said, uh, Tennessee was able to pull it off. They got a huge game against Florida next week, and like I said, hopefully they can get Cooper Mays back, at center. But ultimately, the size and speed difference for Tennessee was too much for Austin Peay. Speaking of Austin Peay, I just read off their stats as well. Um, his name is Mike Dalialo. Um, he had 39 attempts for 29 completions for 260 yards and a touchdown, and he also threw an interception. So, like I said, they had some success passing on Tennessee. They definitely have to shore that up on the back end, But eventually, I think that's going to, get better in a way because they get, Tennessee got a lot of push up front. So they keep playing the way they do. They just have to clean up on the back end. Tennessee's going to be fine defensively, in my opinion. Just got to clean up on the back end. Um, Receiving wise for Austin Peay, Trey Goodman, he had 70 yards and a touchdown. Like I said, that was the only uh, touchdown they was able to get. Everything else was field goals. Tennessee was able to shut down, even though this was a wide open offense. They was able to shut, Austin Peay down. So uh, like I said, you can take the good with the bad. Pass defense kind of was, bend but don't break. But Tennessee still look good in my opinion. Like I said, just an off game. Like I said, I think all of that's going to be corrected when they get their center back. But that's all I have for the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.